Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review of a full coverage foundation. I ordered the Jouer new foundation. This is called their Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation, Hyaluronic Acid, Tripeptide Complex, Matte and Oil Free. The demonstrations I've seen from Christine on her Jouer, on Christine Zilber's Snapchat, when they were formulating this and when she's been sharing it with her audience, it's very full coverage. It's nice packaging because it definitely resembles other luxurious brands, and I appreciate the glass bottle, I appreciate the pump, it's very nice, it's not over the top, just elegant. And even this packaging, let me just tell you something. Jouer things always come beautifully packaged, tissue, bubble wrap, that kind of thing. I've never had a problem, but makeup is fragile, and the box was marked fragile. And thank God this was the foundation box holding it, because, and I'm so glad, because this is all cardboard. Like, I can toss this in my recycle bin for my municipal recycling. And that to me is like, that's what I want. I don't want just giant plastic things. I want cardboard. Anyway. Okay, so the fact that it's kind of double boxed like this instead of just, you know, one box like when you get an Estee Lauder foundation or something like that, I think that's what saved this bottle from being broken. I saw on my security camera, my mail carrier didn't even come up my front step, just tossed the package about 5 feet, just went like that. It hit the house and landed behind the milk box. And she just like goes, oh, and walks away. And I'm like, I was laughing. I'm like, she did not just do that. And I'm like, that's my Jouer. So I got there, open it up, and I'm like, oh, thank you. Alrighty, this is porcelain based on my cool undertone and my fairness. This is the one that was suggested for me. See what I mean? Like, okay, like it looks really light, but when you go in on my neck, you don't want to get any darker, otherwise it'll compete with the my chest shade, and I think it's perfect. So as soon as I am fully applied and you don't see any more discoloration, you're not going to see it as, oh my gosh, that's really light. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I did get the bundle, for a limited time they are selling their foundation brush with the foundation at a discount. I don't know what the availability is still right now when this video goes up. I think the bundle is kind of, that's it. But you know, they'll probably throw in a special with the holidays coming, come on. And they formulated this brush. Yes, it looks familiar like some other brushes we've seen. However, there is, it is 80,000 bristles, is what I heard. And also, thank you for this cardboard. I think I can throw this in the recycle bin too. I'm the worst, you guys. I'm gonna be like one of those old ladies with tubs of margarine. Okay. It's a teardrop shape, so it can even go into the corner under the eye. So it really does have a lot more reach than, let's say, the Artist's popular one, which is fabulous, but not as, you know, precise. So yeah, and it's a plastic handle, so it's not, it's, again, not excessive packaging. I really appreciate that. Cruelty-free, antimicrobial. So I really want to try the two together because that is how they are intended. I do have a dampened beauty blender. I do have a dampened beauty blender on the ready to do just some, you know, dabbing and blending, and we'll see. And I'm getting some gray hairs in. Yeah. You don't get a full ounce. Oh my gosh, it's only 0.68. That's interesting. Okay, I'd say that this is not really expensive, but it's not cheap. So it's not, in fact, since I bought the bundle together, I don't even know what I paid. I'll list it below, or what this, I should say, what this retails on its own. It's a high-end price foundation. It's not $60. That's kind of what I was getting at. Oh, and also, I just put out 2 pumps. You're supposed to be able to cover your entire face with 1 pump. I just cheated and put out 2. Sorry. Oh, I'm just like so excited to just frickin' paint my face. You know what I should do? I need a dot everywhere. And I'll pretend I have 1 drop of foundation on my face. So it says it's oil-free, but I am making a mess. It says it's oil-free, but I will say it feels liquidy, not moussey, not dry. It actually kind of feels hydrating. This might be a little light. We'll see though. Sometimes when you put on a foundation, it does look really light. So I think the 1 drop covering your face is an easy challenge to be met. I have a lot of product left, and there is so much going on my face right now. I don't have primer on. Jouer makes awesome primers, which I just don't seem to have on hand. I haven't bought anything from Jouer in a while. You know what I also like about this is this brush is not getting wet. The artist brush gets so wet. This is staying fluffy. Okay, let's see here. It is kind of drying down to a more matte application. I look like, well, I look hideous. Wow. It's so smooth. There are a few spots where I feel like it maybe skipped or dragged or is clinging to maybe some not patchy areas, but areas of concentration. That could definitely be user error. You know, where I always have red right here is always a big challenge for me to, my face is different. It's not symmetrical in terms of texture. It's full coverage. It's not too shiny. Like you can see there's some luminosity, but it's not wet. It's not dry, like powdery, you know, kind of that velvety, moussey. It's not that either. It doesn't feel heavy or any, you know, I mean, it feels really good. I don't have a Jouer concealer or powder, so I'm going to use a different brand for that. It does have quality ingredients for skincare like chamomile extract, cucumber extract. There's a tripeptide complex and hyaluronic acid. It's paraben free, of course, high quality. It's good for the skin. I think it looks really pale, but I also think that that's okay. I am going to get some concealer and some powder and, oh, wait, I have concealer right here. I'm going to use my Pure concealer. I feel like going with the theme of a gold lid. So I picked up my YSL Fancy Pants powder. Oh my gosh, that's kind of really lovely. Let me give you a close-up. So here it is freshly powdered. You can see some of the detail on my skin. This is my trouble side, this is my good side, and how it's wearing. It feels nice. It's a little bit, maybe because it is so full coverage, it's a little bit thick. Like I think some people won't like it because of its thickness. So it doesn't look like no makeup, but it doesn't look like cake face either. but it's not sort of that second skin on me. But I'm really anxious to see how it wears, what it does with pores, what it does with any kind of breakdown, you know, in those areas that I kind of always break down with my foundation, or, you know, get my, I'm not really oily, but I do get sort of a luminous breakthrough. So I am going to put on some more makeup and then eyes and things like that and be right back. Okay, so I finished my makeup and I am wearing Jouer, the Matte and Shimmer Essential Palette. This sells out. I don't know if it's available right now. Sometimes they'll have some available on the website, so I would look into it because it is kind of an amazing neutral eyeshadow palette. I am also wearing Skinny Dip highlighter, of course, and Cabernet on my lips, which is a liquid lip they came out with. I don't remember, I think this was last winter. I never picked it up, but it is a blue-based red, and I don't know if you can tell, it's not the lipstick, it's me. I had such a struggle. You know those days where like either the liquid liner just won't cooperate or the liquid lip won't cooperate, and for me today it was the lip. And I probably went over round and round with concealer and Q-tips and oh my god. Anyway, so I do love this shade. It's going to be gorgeous. They have new liquid lips for fall. I have one of them already, Clove. It's a very deep plum, a metallic plum. But I didn't get the other two. They just didn't, I felt like they might not suit me, so I just kind of skipped them. There are also new lip pencils. Oh my gosh, you guys, I gotta show them to you. They're gorgeous. Where did they go? So I got two of them. I got Tawny Rose and Nude. These are phenomenal. I think they're going to be my new favorites next to the Kat Von D. The Kat Von D Everlasting, I know some people don't like them because they kind of dry down a little powdery. They are a matte long wear lip pencil, and these are like a long wear but creamy. So they do have a built-in sharpener, which is always handy if you want to get, even though they're automatic, this way if you want to get more of a point. So the Tawny Rose is a cool sort of undertoned pinkish, you know, just sort of that mauvey pink, and it is beautiful. It actually looks so good on my skin tone. Like it loves my skin tone in terms of, oh look, it's natural. It brings out your natural like tones and things, you know what I mean? Okay, and then Nude is, you know, your neutral. It is a nude. I think I might order some more and get a darker one. They have quite a few shades. They're long wearing. I mean, I smeared it right there, but they wear so nicely. And I love a cheap lip liner, but I also love a nice one that glides on and just feels so good. So that is my finished face. Let me give you some more input on the foundation. I feel amazing. I feel like my skin looks amazing. I kind of did go a little heavy on the highlighter. I did put some Cover FX setting spray on, and I feel like this is really good for special occasion, for photographs. Oh my gosh, yes. I think you will look amazing in photographs with this foundation. I do feel like an oilier skin might enjoy this more than a dry skin. Unless, of course, a dry skin, you really prep your skin, make sure you put on a moisturizing primer, because I do think that it grips a little bit. That's what it's doing for me. So I'm a little bit dry, I'm a little bit normal skin right now for this time of year. So I'm just letting you know, I think what will be phenomenal is taking like the smallest drop of beauty oil, whether it's one of the Jouer oils or the Paula's Choice Booster Oil. If you have a marula oil, you know, just like, I think that this is one of those foundations that will really do well with just like a drop of oil in it to kind of smooth out the coverage. But, you know, that's something I will play with. I also think that just because it's not quite a full ounce, that's probably okay, because a little bit goes a long way. It's almost like a serum foundation. You know, the serums that YSL has one, the Estee Lauder water makeup, I think the Laura Mercier, they have like this serum texture to it, and I feel like that's a little bit what this is, but not so wet. Like, has way more cling to it, a lot more adherence. So I'm gonna check in with you guys again, and you will see my tired, sorry face in about 8 hours. Probably without lips. Oh, look at that. I'm just a mess with my lips today, but I like all my other makeup. So yeah, so you'll see me and I'll look far more kind of just tired and pale. Alrighty guys, thanks so much, and I will see you in a minute. Okay, here I am, final check-in. It has been a solid 8 hours, and I think it looks fine on camera right now. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I wanted to love this foundation so much. Like, I've just been waiting for this launch, and I love Jouer, and I feel like maybe because I'm a little more dry and this is a matte foundation, then maybe it's just not the perfect one for me right now. So I think summer probably would be better, or I just need to really, really moisturize or do a hydrating primer, because I feel like it's kind of breaking down as if it's dry. Does that make sense? Like, I haven't had any oily, any shine or breakthrough that way. I don't feel like I need to powder. I feel like the coverage is amazing. Clearly I had to do something, my lipstick came off, and I've been eating, you know, and it's just late in the day, and so yeah. Oh, the eyeshadow though, my god, you guys, this is the Jouer eyeshadow with no primer. It's fabulous. I love the lip pencil too. So I'm also gonna try this another day using a sponge. I'm gonna try thinning it out with maybe a beauty oil. So I feel like it's a great product. It's a great foundation. I don't know if it's perfect for me. And I think that if you are more oily, who enjoys full coverage, you will love this. But if you're dry and you might need to play with it, and if you don't like full coverage, then yeah. And also, I might have put on a little too much with the amount I put on my first brush swipe. So, I mean, you can see it looks pretty good, right? Yeah. So anyhow, well, there you go. I wanted to review for you the new Jouer foundation, and definitely let you in on a full coverage review to see what you think. And I will leave links below. And I hope that you are subscribed to my channel. If not, please do that and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Bye.